Hello YouTube. In this video we're headed over to a store called Boss Supplements in Mississauga. We're going to be talking to the owner Torey, and he's setting me up with a powerlifting belt. He has several for me to choose from, try on, and then he's going to talk to me about each one of them and the specifics and which one would suit me better. So I'm very excited. I'm going to have my coffee and then we'll head over there shortly. All right, see you then. So here we are at Boss Supplements. It's just, the store is right there. Just gonna head over. Good. How are you doing?
Doing good.
So I heard you got those belts in.
Oh yeah. Am I on the go right now?
Yeah, you're on a go.
Let's go take a look at them.
Alright.
So yeah, I just set them up over here to did some rearranging. So we actually got a few different ones in. Stars and straps.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that one. Unless you're like anti-America at the moment, so then we'll just avoid these. And then we got all the different sizes that you could want. Even got some really thick back ones for heavy squat day. And then we come into here to the powerlifting ones, and I even got the Cutler one in. I wasn't sure which one you were officially after, so I brought in the ones that we talked about.
That's awesome.
And then this is Cutler's actual custom belt that he created.
Cool.
So you may or may not want to try on a few different ones and see how it goes. So breathe out. Nope. So there you go. There you go. So how's that feel like it sits? Probably gonna want to come closer this way. So yeah, so that's right in your back. So it's gonna be right in the small of your back. So when you actually go down, you're gonna be able to help keep your rigidity. There you go. Oh yeah, you can. So again, deep breath in, and then blow out. Yeah, so the way this one works is this can be used for all standard supports that you're looking for when it comes to rigidity, but it's more of a comfortable fit.
Yeah.
So, like I was telling you, when you go down, depending on your torso length, you might be too scrunched. So a big belt might pinch, might feel a little different. This is going to have the leather and the thickness, so there's no give out and the rigidity is firm. So you're gonna slide this over like that. Come here. So its own locking clip right here on it too, so it doesn't slide. And then you're gonna just breathe in, breathe out.
That's a huge difference. Just the feeling of it itself.
The feeling of that one versus this one?
Well, I find this one has more support.
In your back, yes.
But so, this feels very comfortable.
Yes. So when
like
you're
I
in
can
the
wear this all the time.
And that's what these are designed for. So usually the leather belts aren't something that you would walk around the gym and all the time, unless you're comfortable with them. But why these are created is they're easier on your body, they're more comfortable. Again, you can choose to quickly loosen them and make them so that they're not as tight. They can fit over clothing, under clothing. It simplifies your actual wearing of a belt. And then when you go into heavier lifts, you want to have something that doesn't have any type of give because it's fabric instead of leather and stitching. So, and then what happens is when you're done, you just go like that, like that, yeah, and then you're done. So it's double Velcro, and it has the locking in clip that Schiek developed.
And the Velcro is great because it doesn't.
It's high quality.
It doesn't stick on anything.
No,
other than itself.
So that's one of the big issues that you find when it comes to any type of Velcro type of situation. It'll stick to everything in your bag, it'll ruin clothing, it'll ruin everything, but this is high end. Yeah, there you go. And then just leave it like that. So you would just put, you put it in, and that's it. Some people will, I just leave it buckled because...
So you can pull it right out.
Yeah, so you can try and get out quick. So
yeah, they mentioned that sometimes when you're actually lifting something really heavy,
you've over tightened,
yeah,
and then you can't get the oxygen back into your lungs.
So you have to rip it right off.
Yeah, so a lot of the things with powerlifters is, I'm gonna be bringing those belts in. They're quick, fast release locks. So what'll end up happening is, if you were to go and do a squat and you're doing a maximum weight squat and you don't breathe out properly, you're going to start losing oxygen in your brain really quick. So what'll happen is you can't gain back your oxygen quick enough because your lower lung capacity isn't available. So you have to keep it upper. But we also know that the deeper your breath and the lower you can get it, the better oxygen your body will intake. It's always a touchy subject. Some people will say only babies want to use belts because a belt's going to ruin the amount of control your core has, which is a lot. So it's not going to ruin your abdomen, it's not going to make you weaker in all aspects. It makes you stronger. It makes it less likely for you to buckle in type of movement. You have more support when you have a lot of weight pressing down on along your spine. So you're going to be shrunk down, you're supporting a lot of stuff, just like a wrist wrap. When you're trying to lift heavier weight, you put support where you're going to have a wrist movement. So now it's locked in, your wrist isn't going to buckle, so now you have that as a solid point. So now we're trying to make your hip and waist, only your hip is the joint that moves instead of your spine.
This is awesome. I like this. We're probably going to do more videos like this.
100%.
Like, if you're open to it, I would love to come down here. We can talk about supplements.
I would love to be involved with you and helping you grow your channel and helping you guys bring some product knowledge. I'm gonna be here. My name's Torey. We've been open. Boss has been open in Mississauga now since November 4th. There's 7 locations across Ontario so far. We're gonna be expanding anywhere between 4 to 6 locations almost yearly now. We have a really good group of young entrepreneurs that all believe in this movement. There's a big disconnection with what supplement stores are. We're not pushing anything illegal. We're only here trying to help subsidize what you can't intake through your day-to-day life when it comes to food and nutrition. And that's where we come into play, and hopefully you can get people who have been in the industry long enough and have a good background. I'm a personal trainer as well, so I've already done the rehabilitation. I've already worked with tons of clients with tons of different eating habits and lifestyle changes that they have to make, and working around busy schedules. So we're here to help, and we're here to try and make a change in the industry.
It's awesome. Well, thank you, Torey.
You're welcome.
I love this belt, and I also like that belt. It's still torn, but I'll figure out which one, and you'll see which one I get when I get home.
Perfect. So that's going to be a surprise for later.
Exactly. All right.
Thank you very much for coming by. Hopefully we were able to help you figure out what you're going to go through.
You gave me pretty much a lot of knowledge.
Yeah. And was this exactly the belt that you were looking for?
Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for.
Oh, I knew I was going to get it for you. Check out this.
Just got it.